Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back to more Danganronpa. Apologies for the late start. Yeah, I decided to make an Instagram post about my graduation, so it took me a while. It literally took me like 30 minutes to write the whole thing up. Hopefully, we can just get straight into it. Yeah, so last time we essentially... Oh, hi, get ready with me! Yes, essentially last time we found out that two people, so Hifumi and Taka, are now... So yeah, we'll get right into it. Hi Blair! Hopefully you're both doing alright. I continue. Again, yeah, apologies for the late start. But yeah. Okay, so yes, Taka passed out, basically doing like the plank challenge on the floor there. But yeah, I mean Toka's on the floor. Oh, okay, well I guess I'll talk to Taka first then. The floor's covered in Taka's drying blood. Oh, okay, who am I talking to then? Am I talking to... Oh, Toko? Don't tell me... Toko too? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. Blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko isn't Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? I put my dog down to... Oh, I hope this is a Nagito thing and not you, real life. But if you did, I'm really sorry. Hopefully, you're too... Sorry, I'm trying to read Blur's message. Sorry. Oh, this is a inappropriate reaction. I'm really sorry if that's actually true. I'm really sorry. If it's you being Nagito, yeah, well, yikes. I went too hard on work. Too hard work, so my wrist is in pain, and it's... Oh, Jesus. You don't need to, like, have leave or something then, surely. That's bad. We should not be doing that. Right. We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Well, just leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should leave her alone for now. Alright. This is number 4. Another hammer. Now it's just as hammer's 4. Just as hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However...
Oh no, poor baby. I'm really sorry to hear that though. I mean, I can't really do much, obviously, but yeah, I really hope he's in a better place now. At least she's not in pain. That is sucky though. Cancer sucks, honestly. To be fair, genuinely, I would love to do... that is true, Blur. Good point. I'd love to do a charity stream at some point. I'd love to do like donation ones just to actually give to charity. I've always wanted to do a charity stream. Obviously, again, if I had better viewership, I think I'd actually attempt one. The problem is, obviously, again, if I just have my regulars, for example, it's like they donate once, if anything, and then it's like, oh, okay, done. But I'd love to do stuff like that. It'd be great. And again, we could fundraise for stuff like cancer research and all that. Cancer research. I want to do stuff like LGBT, Q, love Q. Like not foundations, organizations. There we go. Sorry, why do we keep going on these rounds? Apologies. But why is it just Samus 4? Huh? What do you mean? Samus was attacked with just Samus 1. Then Hifumi was with just Samus 2. This time it was just Samus 4. What happened to number 3? Ah,
What?
what's the matter? Well, when you mentioned just Samus 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out of it. You know something. Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. We better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course. Come on. Right, let me run back. I want to help one dog charity, but it's in the US, and if I pull up that hoodie, it'd be $100. God, that is rough. You know what? You know the Alveus Sanctuary? You know the one that live streams the animals? That's so cool. Like, genuinely, that is an insane thing to do, and I love the concept of doing that, which is fundraising and just streaming the whole thing. It's a great... So Sakura, Byakuya, and I watched out the physics lab. As soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh!
Ah, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yes, I heard. Fumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Fumi's body has disappeared. What? What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. It's ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. We're all just running around. That's all we're doing. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Yep, oh, he's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. What? Oh wait, no, you already. Wait, no, that is the same. No, that is a different message. There's one animal shelter in my town. Has a ton of cats and one turtle. The turtle's been there for years. Well, save the turtle then. I was gonna say save the turtles is so dumb, but then I realized it was an actual thing. I was thinking in my head like, oh, make a campaign called Save the Turtles, but like they're not endangered. I think Save the Turtles is literally a thing. Apologies, turtles. Fumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Oh, Hina's out of it. He and Celeste went to the bathroom. We were only gone for like a minute, and then we got back.
Indeed.
Yeah, true. Actually, he's the mascot. This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and dragged the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the set for standing around frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're gonna die just like those guys did. Died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders. Now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka 2? Taka 2? It can't be. It can't be. No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who will be our who might our next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. That is such a fumble. You left her at the scene of the crime. Never a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she's still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That's annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. Wherever I go. We put her off without her.
Bastard!
You bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. I want to stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Yucky. If something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Like, they're not even it's really not. This is what me. I love Sakura. We shut the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. When we got there... Oh. Toko! Wait, I've got something in my nose. Let me... Oh. Right, it's like in my nose. Right, I'll go to the toilet now. Oh. Realising I'm coming back, but like, I need the toilet as well. I should have just pissed, but here we are. Committed. Toko! Now the body's gone. I'm glad you're okay. But right away I noticed. There's something very different here. It's gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, has disappeared.
This
can't be happening. We're hallucinating all this or something. No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. I didn't really mention this in the last one, but I really like the fact that obviously normally with a body discovery announcement, they don't drag it out, but they they make it a bit suspenseful. With Taka's one, you just zoom straight into it because obviously you're not expecting a second murder. I kind of like that. I didn't really think about it. Well, not really think about it. I didn't think to mention it, but yeah, I really like the idea that obviously you see a Fumi dead first and you're like, oh shit. Like, there's obviously a dead body, you think you're gonna carry on, and then you find Taka. Like, I think it's quite interesting. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I'll possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. Hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding all these dead bodies?
Well...
When Fumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
That's that we split into 2 groups. And though this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a sec. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Infimi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love. I mean, I guess we are. Wait, that way. Okay. Love that. Perhaps you're in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, yeah. Anyway, yes. I do accept Kyoko's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means we will no longer, there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a third murder. If they were to break the rules. I'm Mincia! Mincia over a second floor! Mincia, grinder, turn you into paste! By the way, did you know that that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp and crabs? Thanks, Lamanagura. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more. Sorry, I keep covering them bourbon.
Perhaps.
You know that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. Still meant it when I said we were better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, and the only one who could have done it is Hiro. Is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Not only nice characters are alive. What do you mean? Byakuya's right here, and I hate him. What do you mean nice characters? Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find the bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
You're
still nervous. I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. I hate him. I hate him. Well, I know where the 2 missing bodies are, but I don't know if we can go there straight away. But I mean, for time's sake, let's go though. You can stand him. Fair enough, actually. Understandable. Go to Sakura and Nina. We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happened after that?
Huh?
How could 2 dead bodies have disappeared too? Right, so I'm assuming it's not going to let us in here. Yeah. Rattle. Huh? Rattle. The door must be locked. Right, so leave here. So where else can I go on this floor? Oh, the rec room, of course. Oh, I say of course, but there's nothing here. Celeste, she really attacked with this just 7-1? But what the heck is with the wait, whoa, I could not read that. I really bumped it, guys, I apologize. Right. We didn't actually check the science lab ourselves. Let's run over there quickly. Gar steps him. The music's so loud for me. Let me turn this down a bit. Oh, I turned up higher. There we go. Right, go back in here. Can I examine the room or no? I'm assuming yes. Even though it kicked me out. We've not actually investigated this room. Oh, hi, evil scientist son. Welcome to the stream. I don't think you've joined before, have you? But hello, welcome. Should I just call you evil? Or call you son? Son Yinring? I don't know. I'll call you son for now. I feel like saying evil was a bit evil, actually. But yeah, hopefully you're doing alright. Welcome to the stream. Another one of these hammers, and it looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Just 7-4. This is all the work of the suspicious individual. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a bloodstain. Right. I mean, obviously, you guys can see the track marks there. When Toko is Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we'll be able to. We have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll leave her alone for now. Now what else can I examine in it? This is a tarp. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing worth thinking about too much. Oh, Monokuma coin. What are they called? Are they just called mono coins? Or are they literally called Monokuma coins? Me saying Monokuma coin feels like I'm full naming it, and I don't like it. Right. Let us. You know what? Let's use the map mode. I want to see if we can see what everyone else is. The Toku's in there. That's fine. And then our room we've already been to. Where's everyone else? I'm curious. I'm just trying to think where else we'd need to go for this murder. I think we need to go... Nurse's office. Oh, can I not teleport? Damn, my lazy ass. Apologies, guys. Did all of that just to not be able to teleport. Oh! Gee, why did that actually jump scare me? Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Oh, okay. Chill. Himi and Taka's dead bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. They were literally in front of her. The bodies are in the repository? Okay, well, at least I don't have to go down there. Chillin'. Oh, juking these telephone poles. Ducking and weaving. That's getting... No, genuinely, I don't know why I just didn't expect that. Because like, I just expected, like, we didn't find what we needed to. Why did she just appear? Are the bodies here somewhere? I don't really want to torture you. I'm sure I'll do it. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Right. And then this is where we get our double. Up ahead is the repository. We're not ahead. I guess it's unlocked. I guess I have no choice but to go inside. This is where both the bodies have been stored. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... It's kind of insane that they did a double murder, I think. Again, this game was ahead of its time. Oh, yeah, for reference, son, we've... Now it just feels like I'm calling you my son. I've played this game before, but we're keeping it spoiler-free for people in the chat. If you do know this game, obviously, yeah, keep it spoiler-free. If not, feel free to enjoy the ride. But yeah, before I let you know that. Because some people have joined the chat before and fully just said spoilers or stuff very close to spoilers. So we're trying to keep them limited. The two bodies that had disappeared right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. Then I heard an announcement for a second time. Ninomimon! That's the third body discovery announcement. No, the second body discovery announcement.
A body has
been
been
discovered.
discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like. The class trial will begin.
Thanks, Monokuma.
And
so here we are.
It's
Without further ado, let me give it you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out to you when I found the bodies for the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Now,
waiting
make sure
for
you investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See
Okay,
ya
see you later.
Hmm.
Right. Well then, now that we moved the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's
Dead.
terrible.
Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. One of the best scenes in the game. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. This was some kind of world of make-believe. That might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. This wasn't a movie. With huge personalities. He's like, hi. What's up, guys? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Oh.
Where am I? Cold. So cold.
Winter is coming.
Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
See, I don't like him, but I kind of, yeah, I do feel bad for him.
Come on, you
a
gotta
bit,
wake
I
up!
guess. But to be fair, at least Taka just died. He's, like, now hanging on to
I
life.
remember everything before I met you. all. I met you all.
Oh, why did he just not say it? His memories are blending together. There's nothing useful to offer. Welcome, Melia. I will say, overall, I still feel more bad for Taka, but like the fact that Hifumi is now bleeding out isn't great. Like, at least Taka is gone.
The light, it's reaching out to me.
Oh.
Like the tail of a comet.
Hey,
Hopefully
Hifumi.
you're doing alright though, Melia.
Who
I
was
don't
it?
think I actually said
Who
that.
attacked you?
I'm really bad at remembering if I ask people if they're doing alright. Like, I feel like I say it so quickly, and other times I just completely forget. So sorry for
Who
that.
tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
Yeah, it's not a good look, is it? Let's be honest, guys. Literally says hero's name. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for a second time. Absolute, undeniable death. Oh. There we have got a message. Okay, it's got plans for tomorrow. No, that's a dumb question. I'm trying to, Yes, sorry. I'm trying to work out plans tomorrow at the same time. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, it was not a second miracle. Reality set in again. Pretty badly, yeah, I'll be back later. I'm in the countryside, not so much internet. Yeah, no worries, Melia. I mean, this should just be investigation. I don't see it going into trial time. Oh, thank you, whoever subscribed. I appreciate it. I'm assuming it's you, son, but yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop
A
talking.
huge meat. The Akio might be a dickhead, but he's probably back. Nah, it's Micro. He's overcompensating. You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. I mean, honestly, knowing what he said is it's actually very interesting. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, this case is solved. Solving people, and even killing Taka and Ifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hands. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we tread down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. To accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. We just have to do it, and this is actual investigation time, right? Yes. Great job. Yes, the vet checked the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's been bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Talking about Kyoka?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she had an alibi for when Celeste and Ifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice?! What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. Yeah, I think you just missed Amelia by 2 minutes. I'm so sorry, Blur. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of
I'd like
which,
to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Fuck me, I guess. I was gonna start
So
reading
you
it.
ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words,
Oh, I
two
miss her.
people can work together, but one of them
Where
has
is
no
she?
chance of profiting from it.
Nah,
And
I
there's
do.
no way
Oh,
anyone would work together, right?
no, I actually miss Mondo. And we know he's dead. I genuinely miss Mondo. I love Mondo. Oh, my, he lived over, and now it's 15 degrees over. Oh, apparently in England it's gonna hit 41 in August, and I was like, fuck that. Literally, fuck that. Can't be bothered. Well, bye, Mondo.
In
It was
other
nice
words-
seeing you. So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want. There's no gratification in it.
So then...
So you saying nobody worked together this time, either?
Hey!
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in the murder, only one black can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
We all need to figure out who that one blackened is who did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well...
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true black who devised the murder plot and put it into action. True blackened, so just one person.
Well now...
That's enough of explainifying, whatever. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to the case after all. You may be right. No, for real. Literally. At minimum, it's 1 out of 16. Like, fucking awful. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However...
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
Absolutely no doubt that hero is responsible, but for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, I don't you think we should consider sending someone as a suspect just in case? Talk about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. But that was just Monikuma's voice. Yeah. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I wake up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there. Milk sack swimming girl.
Huh?
Milk sack.
You gotta be
Where'd
kidding.
you go? Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
What's so what? Like I'm a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Fumi scream, she was with me. And then when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move with Fumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone whenever everyone gets to know what I look like, and everyone knows what I look like. Yeah, no, she always does. It's Kyoko. Kyoko's so funny to me because I think Melia doesn't like Kyoko because she just appears for trials. I think the problem is that she's supposed to be mysterious. Yeah, I get it though from an outside perspective. I think you just appreciate Kyoko like once you've actually like understood her role in the game, if that makes sense. But I love Kyoko. They don't call me a murder scene for nothing.
What are you saying?
It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again, because yeah, it used to always be fucking Mondo.
So then...
You know I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. I like... whatever. This whole thing is so strange. But all but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Right, Monokuma file added.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Fumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up and looked around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
I went to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Yeah, we tested that as well. It was locked. And when we came here as soon as as the search started, so there was no way someone could beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search of the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secrets lurking in there. Excuse me, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. I think we look at the lock. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging in the wall, on the wall. Although some look like mallets. Mallets? The Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously been seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Oh. No. I've just, right. I have like a hanger for all my bags and I literally just kicked it off. The problem is I drilled extra holes into my desk and I now think I've ripped off. I like just hooked my foot in there. Oh, that's not gonna stay in. No. Right. Well, fuck me. Right. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? That's gonna fall off. Yep. Right. I'm gonna have to put it back another day. Sorry about that, guys. Right. I literally just I kicked my foot up and the whole thing just fell. All right. There are many aspects of this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back at everything that's happened.
So then,
do you have to help? Yeah, sure. Sakura, give us the summary. Yeah. Let's look back on things. Who's doing celebration emotes in the chat after I said that? Hateful behavior. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for others, but nobody showed up. We decided to look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. As soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, and quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. Hateful behavior. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. I don't know why I said it like a question. Hi, new fan. Welcome back, my love. Hopefully you're doing okay. Based on the pictures last talk, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. So you've missed that we found the bodies together now. Actually, I guess, yeah, we found 2 bodies. So Hifumi and Tako are dead. That's what you missed. And now we're just doing the investigation. It is Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began our search for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse office. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around on the top floor of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. Celeste screamed. This time, she apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further into the hallway and disappeared. And then... so it's already case 3. We are speedrunning this, to be fair, considering we were like so far behind. We've done the chapters relatively quickly. Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been... I think out of the ones alive, my favourites are Hina and Sakura. And I'm keeping this non-spoiler. I'm not going to say why, because I feel like that ruins stuff. I do like Celeste as well. Kyoko and Makoro, adorable. The only ones out of the people that are alive I don't care about are Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro? Did I say Tako? Toko. Hiro. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anyone. And, I mean, I miss Mondo, I miss Leon, and I like Chihiro. To be fair, I really like this cast overall, to be fair. The problem is, the No, Hifumi, Toko, Byakuya, and Hiro, I don't care that much about. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hino, and I went to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. No, honestly, love Sakura. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hino alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened.
However,
At the same time, we discovered that Taka's body. Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's body was discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. That's important. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something rather unusual. Very unusual. Rather unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. This is a nice little summary, 36 minutes into the stream. We hurried back into the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then, we remembered we had abandoned unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. We're hallucinating all this or something. Like that was 10 minutes ago. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us we found the bodies, and we all headed. She found the bodies. We all headed to the repository. And there we discovered the bodies. Hey, by the way, I can't read. And then we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings up to now.
however,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anyway. Wait. Okay, so that's all she's going to help us with. There we go. I'll look at Taka's little hand sticking out there. It's so finny. I meant to say thin and skinny. I said finny. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw it in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Alright, I think I'm back. Is Hina still alive? Yes, she is. Repository dolly. So I don't know. I don't remember how much you missed, Amelia, but yeah, Taka and Hifumi are dead. And they've now both been moved to the repository. That's all you missed, I think. No worries about it. It happens to the best of us puzzles. I mean, exactly. I know. Honestly, if you watch my shoes, there was one Danganronpa shoe. I think I messed up every single line. Like, genuinely every single line. It was really bad. I think the problem is, it's trying to do some voices. And I'm not good at the voices, but a lot of them blend. Like, Kyoko is kind of like neutral. Sakura is kind of like my voice, but a bit deeper. Byakuya's one is also that, but just bitch boy as well. Like, that's all it is. Like, 3 of them have very similar voices, and all 3 of them are still alive. Right. Fumi's big. So why did we have to emphasize big? Because that's just mean. I know he is big, but like, Fumi's big, fat, disgusting, cold body is lying on the floor. Might as well just have that. Like, come on now. Fumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. He's really doubling down. Jesus Christ. I mean, it makes sense because the whole thing is that we don't know how they've moved the body. Like, that is obviously the main, well, not the main thing. It's one of the main problems that the case has. Obviously, it gets solved. But it's one of, like, the main, like, points where you're like, oh shit, how... Because, like, we've made it a point that Toko couldn't move his body. So, you know. Thank God, I love her. She's no Junko, she's alive, and that's all that matters, literally. Like, he doubled down on the fact that he's really big. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? Jake, is this like an obvious one like Leon, or is it really just Hero? All I'm saying to you is, it's obvious. When I did this case, I worked it out pretty easily. That's all I'm going to say. And that was before this point anyway. From the nurse's office, where he discovered to hear the repository, all the way to the first floor to the third all the way from the first floor to the third floor. And all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. If you think about it later, for now I have to finish investigating Hifumi myself. And look at all this sweat as well. Yeah, literally tripled down. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably probably from just number 3, which was laying on the floor of the nurse's office. Why do I keep saying nursery? Huh? Wait, something's off about this body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. What about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now? Melia, pay attention. Look at the body. I want you specifically, Melia, to pay attention. Yeah. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. Oh, never mind. I thought they would keep your head in. Never mind, ignore me. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. Never mind. I actually thought they hit that. Never mind, my bad. I was trying to like not say anything, but yeah, no. So basically, yeah, his glasses are clean. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Right, Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth section. Right, again, my dumbass. I was trying to be like all like subtle about it. Didn't matter. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. Yeah, I viewed them in the wrong order. Really overmatter, yeah. It would depend on how much you follow some really small details at the beginning of this. That's what I mean. It's like with this, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything about the glasses because obviously that I thought that was gonna be like a big hidden part that we just forgot about. I didn't realize we actually talked about it, so that's my bad. Yeah, a lot of things like can be foreshadowed, like some things are kind of insane. According to the Monokuma file, oh wait, I read that. We found just Sama Ford near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use it to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Yeah, exactly. Right, I think I've talked to everyone here, right? No, I'm talking to Byakuya, bitch ass. Right. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? Let's see how anyone else could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
I've known the killer of all the cases of the first game. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, no, literally. So, I know all the killers of the first and second game. Third game, I can't remember that well. But I think the benefit of the third one is I only watched bits of it. I didn't play it properly. I only did, like, the first 2 chapters. But one tells funny. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Be more new fan, everyone. I mean, no one's spoiling this chat. But I think my thing is, and again, this is specifically for Mealy, but I know Mealy is like the one person who actively joins these streams who hasn't seen it. So I do want to make sure that spoilers are kept at a minimum. So I appreciate everyone for not spoiling right now. Applause for all of you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, no, it just makes it fun for everyone. If it's spoilers, like, what's the point? Yeah, I'm trying to keep it spoiler free, but also it's very much like half the time I'm like, okay, I have to remember this to explain it later, sort of thing. So, yeah, sorry. Byakuya is basically my high school teacher that hates parties. I love how that's like one defining characteristic, and there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide the identity of with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's a fool of a century, you'll see. You see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I just realized 44 minutes in, and off of my memory, there's a lot to investigate. Exactly, yeah, no, Mealy, you've been great. No, you've been great. They've been great. Like I said, who would do that? Who would kill Fumi? I have a better question. Who would kill... Not for real. That's how I feel about Byakuya. I feel there's a clue hiding there somewhere.
What?
That's not it. That's all that bothers you about the case. Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try and hide the bodies? Well, they figured that if they couldn't find the bodies, we wouldn't be able to complete our investigation. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Oh, I read a Mormon for a second. I was like, wait, is it really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
What? Because the rule says if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you will get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Like, I want to shoot him. I don't get it. I don't get why he's a dickhead. Maybe he's trying to be, like, also, like, nonchalant and shit. And I'm sure there's some lore. I don't care enough about Byakuya's lore. But I do. I know some of his lore. But that's besides the point. Ugh. Imagine in this case, the killer, contrary to actually believe. Oh. I thought you were actually spoiling that. I was like, oh god. That's amazing for friends. Huh? What's the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
I don't want to take it back. Thanks to you. I'm gonna have some fun with this after all. Like, it's literally a game to him. It's a game to us, technically, but that's not the point. The mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. Just checking these messages. Right. Okay. Nice one. My friends are so cute. It's mysterious. Oh my god! Wait, guys. Wait. Sorry. The reason why I posted this, but I don't think I've properly. No, I mentioned this. Ignore me. So I graduated, right? I made a post. I need to wear my suit on stream. But look at me. Oh, look at this distinguished gentleman. I graduated, guys. I did it. I did it. Look at me. Oh. Yeah, sorry. They're just being really nice. So I just kept getting pinged messages. So I've turned on silent mode and I'm putting my phone away. But yeah, the mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He told us if he figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it is? Let me read chat. Byakuya's like, bro, why the hell are these persons trying to talk to me? Exactly. He's just got a god complex. My feeling after the sentence, I'd say the killer is wait. The killer for Taka was Hifumi, and someone killed Hifumi like last loose end, and that's why there's 2 murders. Look at handsomeness. Thank you. Now, to be fair, I think the thing is with 2 deaths is that you could do so many things, which I love about it. Like, someone could have killed the same people. You could have 2 people killing individual people. You can have 1 person killing the other, like you said. Like, yeah. I think my stream's broken. Let me read you. Oh, hopefully not. That's a great. Thank you, new fan. I appreciate it. I don't want. I'm glad though. But yeah, I think we've examined everything in this room, right? There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of a repository. Let's see any way to lock it from the in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sekiro confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked in, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. Yeah, it could be anything, but that's my gut feeling right now. It's 2 people who loose ends thing. I like your thinking. I like that you're not thinking, oh, it's just... Like, I'm glad you're actually using your brain, if that makes sense. It's good. No, that's genuinely why I love Danganronpa, because you watch it, you're like, what the fuck's happening? And then you come up with all these theories. Like, I remember in chapter 2, I really thought it was Byakuya for the longest time, but I thought, no, it can't be, it's too easy, sort of thing. And then I was like, this is not on this playthrough, obviously, because I knew. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Apologies, guys. Apologies. I forgot to change it. Changes the wrong one, which doesn't help. Yeah, well, you just had me yapping, and that's okay, I guess. So thank you, Amelia. Now, but sorry, what was I saying? Yes. I just like the fact that you can have any sort of like possibility in your. See, the thing is, I have like a specific example in my head of one of the other games that I obviously can't say right now, but I had a theory for so long, and I was convinced. I was completely wrong. So yeah, this one, not necessarily. I pretty much gathered who I thought it was straight away. I think it's pretty obvious, this one. I wouldn't say this isn't my... I don't love this case. But I think that's because I worked out who it was really early on, if that makes sense. No. Hey, you knew it was Leon. If any... Wait, actually no, because someone didn't know it was Leon, I think. But yeah, that's besides the point. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there was no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So, that's it in someone. Yep. Repository door. There's got to be a clue around there somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First in the nurse office where I found Fumi, then the equipment room where they found Taka. Fine. Let's go to the equipment room first. I forgot that this is a long investigation as well. Yeah, you know, I don't think you've had good theories though is the thing, and I think that's the thing. You need to like kind of like think it out. And I think having it typing out actually makes it, you have to think even more. Because I could be yapping like proper nonsense. I do want to play a fan game at some point actually. Sorry, completely random, but it'd be nice to play something where I'd have like no knowledge of the thing. People's favourite cases in the, wait, what are people's favourite cases in the game? Just see the chapter, spoil for later on. My favourite... I don't know, actually. I'm going to... Oh! Walmart isn't a British thing, but I've heard it's great. Welcome, Opal. Opal Rants? Have you joined the stream before? This name seems familiar, but I apologize if you have joined. Either way, hopefully you're doing alright. I'm trying to think in my head about the trials. I liked 4. What do I like? Definitely not 5. Maybe 4. And now, you know what? Now I take it back. Maybe 3 is my favorite. No, I lied. 2 might be my favorite. Clearly red cover the cafeteria, offered whiter than red vended navigation. You know what? Unironically, I wish I streamed Among Us. The problem is, I actually started my YouTube channel when Among Us was popular, and I was just too scared to stream or do anything like that. And then, obviously, it kind of, like, died off since. And it's still popular, but, like, I'd love to play Among Us at some point. And I want to play Mecha Chameleon on stream. Well, Mecha Chameleon. The problem is, I can get stream sniped. And then if I played with my friends, they could just watch the stream. I wouldn't mind playing it with chat, but again, you guys could just watch me. So it really depends. It would be fun. Don't know how to do it. Guys, I can't vote out an imposter, man. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried in the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Right, here's the top. Huh? This top? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Makoto. Right. So number 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. Body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. And then here we go. This is the thing. There's some kind of tire marks going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository. It's just Dolly Parton. There was blood on its tires. Could that blood have come from here? Makoto. How would it not be from him? Which can mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely be have been possible. Right, okay, perfect. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, excuse me, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. Use the elevator, silly. That's still a total mystery. You know what? Hope's Peak really needed elevators. that's really what they needed. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's all I need to examine. Right, and then I need to get to the nurse's office, I think. Right, I can't teleport in this, right? Or can I? I might be able to. Oh, I can. Okay, chilling. Yes, I want to be here. Saved me a bunch of time. Nurse's office. I love the music in this game, man. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. the main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Fumi's body.
Let's see.
How Fumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes,
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Let me read. Yes, sometimes my Koto and other protags in games are super stupid. Like, I've seen some, yeah, exactly. Which Phoenix Wright's really bad with it. The amount of times in Phoenix Wright where you're like, obviously it's this, and they just don't say anything, that annoyed me. But I feel, the problem is, I feel like protagonists have to be slightly dumb, because if they spell it out for you, it does make the game easy. It makes sense, it's just annoying. But I get you. He is a killer. I'm not going to watch any more Danganronpa ships. Yeah, to be fair, all your favourites died in the first 2 chapters, so, yikes. Ready because someone wearing, exactly, yeah. You know what, actually, a lot of them do wear red, actually. Hina, Sakura, Celeste, Makoto, Toko. Actually, yeah, everyone alive except... Wait, I think Kyoko has red. So Hiro and Byakuya don't have red. Yeah. Wait. Are you actually called by Amelia? I feel like we have talked about this. Or there's been a mention of this before. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Fumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything else less than impossible. Celeste has been added to troop reports. Yes, nice. We literally, if I go F1, where's the shooting cards, report cards? Half the people still alive. I mean, even Taka's red. Where, Fumi, no, Hiro doesn't have red. Kyoko, I swear she has red somewhere. It's like red laces. Hina, red. Toko, red. Sakura, red. Celeste, red. Oh, Junko. Junko dead. Why did I actually think there was more people alive still? Oh well. Junko were red. No, yeah, oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, so like, specifically share the shades of red, I see. Well, luckily, the blood's pink. It's funny that the blood's pink. But I remember reading something, it's like, I think red was too gory, so they made pink for the art style, which makes sense. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belongs to must have used it to wipe some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. I'm gone. Wait, Son, do you know much about this game then? Or, are you also, like, kind of like you don't really know? All our beautiful goats are gone now. We needed, like, in memoriam part. Wait, cause yeah, so who were your actual favorites? Was it Sayaka and, Mondo? You didn't care that much for Chihiro. Are you like, no, and Junko? Duh. Sorry, yeah. Apologies. Yeah, literally. They're your 3 favorites. Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Fumi. Someone moved the body, but only the weapon was left behind. Alright, I've already talked to Celeste.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, we've done that. Sorry, Celeste.
Indeed.
Right, and then the fridge. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, but, though, I'm not a vampire. Hey. So all the red characters are dead, oh wait, what do you mean? No, that's just the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Yeah, if they're listed, they're dead. Is that what you meant? Well, to be fair, actually, how many have we actually got left? Makoto, Byakuya, because they're dead. Hiro, Kyoko, Hina, Toko, Sakura, Celeste. There's 8 left, okay, fair. Right. I still think, obviously, because we, wait, all my friends' favorites went Junko, Leon, Sayaka, and we all down to pick a new favorite Mondo and Ian. Yeah, literally. I didn't quite hear earlier when you talked about fan game you wanted to do. Where the Danganronpa? So there's one called. It's not Super Danganronpa Another. But there's oh wait, actually maybe it is. There's a Super Danganronpa Another 2, I think there is, or something like that, and number 1. Danganronpa Another, something like that. But that looks cool. But yeah. Right. What am I missing in here then? I'm missing something, guys. Oh. This is where you were. Been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making a little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Give me the dining floor. So no hero wrote for all of us to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship is pretty remarkable, so it left an impression, yeah. Very neat
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Oh, fair enough, yeah. I've seen gameplay of it, I have not played it. I know what happens in the third case of the second one. And genuinely, chef's kiss, genuinely, one of the best things I've seen in my life, and I didn't want to spoil myself in case I played it on stream one day. And yeah, honestly, it's insane. Like, chapter 3 of Super Danganronpa Another 2, whatever it's called, actually insane work. It's the only one that I've actually seen, because there's like someone actually uploaded like a whole gameplay of it. Masterclass. Well, let's kind of fits my theory, loose ends, you, boss threw me around. I suppose Genocide Jack. Well, we know Toko, Genocide Jack, can't have done it because they were unconscious the whole time. So I think obviously you can lie, I suppose, but yeah. But that's their argument of saying that Toko couldn't have done it. Things go even more exciting. What are you talking about? What have you repaid my debt? I don't owe you any more of an explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. This here's message has been, and it's the truth bullet. I think it's Celeste because it says they work together. Oh, when did he say that? So he said to go to the hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Put another one, super one with actually make. But sometimes you're used to it, and the style doesn't bother. Yeah, it's like 8-bit, isn't it? Where am I going? Hero's room. I literally like zoned out for a second. I was like, I know I need to go somewhere. No, fair enough. So let's work together and influence me and then kill them. When did it say they worked together? But I mean, honestly, it's a good theory. Where am I going? Heroes, hero. And then a hero comes along. There we go. With the strength to carry on. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Oh, just like helping him out. Well, yeah, fair enough. See, why has Mako got such a basic ass room? Everyone else's rooms are cool. This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in it. Where'd you even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. It means he can't. But let me minimize it. You guys see the camera bugging out under my sub camera? What's happening there? Don't know why it's doing that. Well, like it caught my eye a bit that, but yeah. Which means you really can't complain if I don't get his permission to his stream, right? Well, let's look at that camera. The surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now. Are we sure? Are we sure about that? It is literally glitching. Right. Okay. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Right, what can we actually... Okay, yeah. I don't think Fumi would kill anyone without reason, yeah. Fumi is just a little round ball. A very big body. A really big, disgusting, fat body, as Makoto said. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some kind of made out, and something's made out of, it's like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Yeah, something about them bothers me. It's like this sort of thing. Byakuya has just handed us this note, Hero wrote for us. And it's like, something's bothering me about this note that I'm reading right now. Do you know what I mean? Robo Justice blueprints. I didn't want to leave. No. Right, then we'll go to the bathroom. Silently check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Jesus Christ. Right, let's leave it. Right, leave the area. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? You found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Do you think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I went to the second floor as fast as I could. Thank God we don't have the water. Imagine. The horror. Right, at least we get to use the pool. My theory too, but I will say I've been wrong almost every time with these things. What did you predict for the Mondo one, Amelia? I can't remember what you actually thought. Did you think Byakuya? Kyoko and...
I mean...
Ooh, man. I have had the worst day. Hero? Let's switch to Kyoko first.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looks like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I do
Don't
love
be
the idea of
mean.
that. Just like, yeah, fucking wake up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
Something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, like, I'm sorry, Makoto is a pushover, because I don't want to be that person. I know we like Kyoko, but come on. If someone disappears the whole time, you're like, no, tell me where you were. Like, straight up, surely. But that's insane to just be like, don't bother, leave me alone. You have been missing the whole time murders have been happening. She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she still might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep. I don't even know what happened. Then I woke up and I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
Let me
I don't know
out
what's
of
up with this
here.
thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
Yeah, no, this is chapter 2. I didn't do this stupid freaking thing.
it would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We really don't have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we all got the pieces off. Ooh, we at last. Isn't it kind of weird how how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then.
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear the costume.
Um...
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. See, this is what I mean. Byakuya is interesting though, because he fully knows about the handwriting thing, and then just goes, "Yeah, it was there."
Could it be?
And it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking
That's
everyone
terrible.
was Hero. Should we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We want to get him killing anyone else. Tie me up. Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
Maybe a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. He doesn't even know Taka and Fumi are dead, does he? Can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? Wait, I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero when it comes around.
Insane.
You're the only one who could wear this costume. Who else could have possibly been the costume Taka?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try on yourself before you'll convict me. Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. To be too fair, she's being a jerk to him. Yeah. Unconfirmed, but likely, yeah. I'm glad you guys have your theories. It's funny. Without missing a bit, it's not without missing a beat. Missing a bit. Interesting. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
You're not helping yourself, Hero.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the
Frustrated,
moment.
he'd get aggressive. To be fair, he went Super Saiyan, remember?
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
Um.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Gojo, go ahead. Okay. Stop being a pushover, Makoto. What do you mean, okay? Just be like, fuck off. Leave me alone. You put it on, bitch boy. Oh, you know what? To be fair, I'd get Byakuya to put it on and then push him into the pool. Drown him. Okay, everyone can witness it. I don't care. Like, fuck it. Execute me. At least the world would be free of Byakuya. Against my will, I picked up the pieces on the floor and tried to put them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way you can wear them.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. There must be one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it to show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it's him.
What?
I mean, is it really true? I have no idea what's happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Well, I could create fake theories, but the problem is I know the game would never be able to say a word or two. That's probably get for real. I think unless one she's going true and Juko magically comes back to life, and she might be overfavorable by the end of this. To be fair, Hina genuinely is just a fun character. The problem is, I think she's complex in the sense that she's very much social in terms of she cares about her friends. She doesn't think logically. Like, she doesn't think, oh, one of my friends killed one of my other friends. She's like, how could you do this sort of thing? And that's why, like, obviously she's seen Taka and Ifumi, and then this is shell-shocked her. And now she's, like, hell-bent on being like, has to be Hero. Because, like, now she's convinced it's Hero. There's no, like, offer. So I think she's not a complex character, but, she's got a lot of depth to her in some ways. Okay, just, day 3 covered 7 of this. No, for real. Say, yeah. I would love you to create fake theories. To be fair, creating fake theories would actually be funnier. Like how in fact blank doesn't sound blank. I should clear sound blank made by blank with blank. Yeah. Hi, Alina. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing all right. Have you joined before? If you haven't, welcome, my love. Yeah. You've missed a lot of the investigation, but honestly, I think the investigation is like, upside down. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it. I'm supposed to talk to Hero. I'm supposed to tell her. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I've figured out that someone's been killed, right? Yeah, Mako, who is it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Ifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I'm not. Huh? Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
Might as well tell us then. Taka and Ifumi fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least
It means
30%
Alter Ego
right.
and Ochiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm
I'm
telling you got it all wrong. I can't lie, guys. I'm gonna get a pack of crisps because I'm starved. But, I won't be long. I'm just kidding. Somebody. Right, I'm telling you, you got it wrong. I know, I know. Right, bear with. I need to. Oh. I'm gonna look away from the mic while I eat. No? I'm really sorry, guys. I remember when I used to eat on stream all the time. Good times. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Anakin can't find out, so don't tell anyone. Now, let's meet in the Red Room at 1 AM. I got sweet chili sunbites. That's so banging. They're really good in a bread and butter sandwich. I wish they brought Mondo back. The last thing I remember is going to the Red Room, and then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
A real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
Oh. No, that's why I spit it out. No, hold on. It could be onto something. Vanessa's office did have chemicals that can do that. What? Really? I told you, someone tried to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if it's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every single piece of bait that floats in front of you. See, this is what I mean. She says that, but if we think about it, Ian is very much like that. She hears a theory and goes, oh, right, and then goes with it. The fact that everyone's like, it has to be Hero, she's like, yep, Hero. And she's like now one of the biggest advocates of being like, it has to be Hero. She's not even hearing him out. And that's the thing, it's like, I feel like they don't really delve into that, but I think it's interesting that she's fully like, yeah, I'm friends with everyone, except you, fuck you. That's pretty much what she's doing right now. It's 1 AM for me, I'm clearly not hungry anymore. See, the thing is, it's nearly midnight for me, yeah? It's definitely my theory, I agree. I'm always hungry. Big bag. I need to watch my weight though. I'm losing weight to be fair, and I'm putting on muscle. So that's something. I need to eat back. I'm getting a takeaway tomorrow with my friends. I'm watching the Lego Batman movie tomorrow for the first time ever. Right. Well, after being trapped in it for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah. They preyed on my desire to get out of it and deceive me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
But please, you gotta believe me. I wanna fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue of what you claim. If you want us to believe you, give us a reason. I barely remember the actual Lego movie. But yeah, that's why, because my friend had the exact same reaction, and she was like, we need to watch it now. So me and my friends were all meeting up, and we're gonna have this take with Hongs. Genuinely, guys, would we be down for a mukbang at some point? Because genuinely, I would do a mukbang on stream. Hongs is so nice. it's Chinese takeaway, but it's one of them box ones. I would invite you all to England just to have them. Genuinely. What the heck? For serious? Yes, here is a count. Okay, I'm perfect. I'd love to know what these characters use for their hairstyles. Always fighting gravity. There is one. Well, I mean, to be fair, Celeste one's insane. There's a few in the later games that are kind of insane as well. I think I can't even tell you about them because then you'll just be able to see what happens to them. So. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We want to know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Is it really, let's get that money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why...
Please.
Honestly, I'd love to do mukbangs with viewers. That'd be so funny. Just invite, like, all my mods over. That'd be so funny. Actually, yeah. Oh, wait, that's a false accusation. Someone else... Fine, I'll come to, Ireland and bring the food. Just be frank when we haven't bound and gagged you. You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for a second too, and that note. Where the blood of innocent people sacrificed? It was hard to put out them. Can't let me go. A bit insane. Pino, fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One more one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? You need to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start to this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? If you don't think about it. Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you
Why
disappeared?
is that?
No. You reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Like, if it was the other way around, Kyo could be like, tell me now. Makoto's like, okay. Yay. Makoto's just baby girl. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, would you? Like, we ask her a favor. No, but you need to help me out. Oh, you know what? Actually, I see that. Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. And the corpses, I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
I've not seen Trolls either. Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. In the repository, then I guess we should head that way for now. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, you know what? Can't be fucked. Let's just teleport up there. Should be eating in these times. Oh. That's so good. I know you meant to say how. That's so funny. Never noticed how. And now I get you. Never noticed how long a friend. Yeah, no, literally. Fumi and Taka. Remember, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. Only for a moment. Because she actually didn't know two people died, right?
so then,
Well then, let's get started. Chikaja next to Taka, without hesitation, began poking upon the bodies.
I knew it.
Monokuma Fire was right. They were killed using similar weapons. The movements were so smooth, and she was so calm. See how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. And he's gonna be like, oh, she's a creep.
So,
Doesn't Kyo get creeped out by poking at dead bodies and stuff? In many aspects of the incident. Oh no, I do not need this. No.
So then.
No, please, Sakura, I never like rejecting you, but please, no, I'm not doing that. I am not going with that thing again.
see.
Okay, so I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did?
Whew.
You're so oblivious to people around you. Do you dislike other people that much? Why are they all out to get Makoto? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? Looks like he broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hand's frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch broke sometime just after 6?
that's right.
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, do you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls. Oh, well.
In other words,
They really do. If it weird after 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. It must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
That's not all. Take a look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. Which annoys me, because obviously the body's been moved, but that means he's been clasping onto that. Would your hand not just go like, when you get moved? Would your hand not go... I don't know. I just realized like Hero is 21 and people shipping with Hino. Dude, wait. Yeah, because he is older, isn't he? Are they all 16? You're right, there's nothing white in there.
Makoto.
There's nothing white. There's something white in there. You try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis always said, okay, fair enough. I didn't realize, well, I forgot about rigor mortis, or as Alyssa Edwards says, rigor mortis, has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand, The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. And also, his hair goes back to black now. What a banger of a song, by the way. A piece of paper.
Hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. A little scrap of paper. It doesn't seem much like of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Fumi's body. Obviously, he left us a few clues of his own. I know Hero's definitely older, yeah. He got held back a few years. The biggest problem I have right now, the biggest problem is this big thing in front of him. Actually, Makoto's biggest problem. He's doubling down. Everyone's giving him shit, he's giving Hifumi's dead body shit. That's how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office, where he was discovered to hear the repository. All the way from the festival. Oh wait, no, I've read this. Never mind. Wait, have I read this? I think I've read this. Yeah. I had read that. That might ignore me. So he didn't double down. He'd already said this. He had to reiterate that. So did you find anything? You did. More than expected, to be honest. Look at this. Oh, what a paper.
that's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, because he's a pervert. I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants! Wait, see?
Why is that?
It's just his pants. Not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think about how it's stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important for me, or I'll never forgive you for this. Yep, never mind. I know. Find a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anybody out about it for now. Let's meet up in the equipment room at 6 AM.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hero said. Then he was telling the truth.
However...
No, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. Find a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anybody else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. Oh, okay. Now, I remember it being rec room, but not 1 AM. That's a bit different. Time's different. Hero told us that the note said to meet him at 1 AM. The note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 AM.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. Some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little bit more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper that he was holding? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what we need answers to. So obviously now it's the one in Taka's hand.
Hey.
While we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. The handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killing in the first place. So you see, you don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
You don't have to think about them at all. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. Excuse me. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. She's clever. There may come a point, however, when a handbook may play a role. Handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. If Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it down. Right. Ding dong, bing bong. Oh. I've only streamed for an hour and a half. Can I Google how long this trial is? Because it is just midnight. I do need to do... what time is it? How long is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc class trial 3? I literally typed 2. If it's 2 hours, like, I can't really do it. 1.5. Let me eat first. Do I carry on? Because the problem is, if I don't stream it tonight, it's going to be 2 days until I can stream it on. You know what? I'll go. Welcome out.
Are you excited?
You know what? It
Are
would be
ya
fine if I
pumped?
wasn't yapping
It's
every 5
time
seconds.
for the class trial to begin!
You know what I will do? This is for me. I'm showering. And that's what you guys get. I will shower, but then I'll carry on stream. So just stay safe. But I will carry on. You got Monokuma there keeping you company. Right, see them, but I will have a costume change. Back, back. I'm wet, but I'm back. Christ. It was like a speed now. Alright, Monokuma's like, yeah, Monokuma's been staring here, like, silently, like, please, do it.
Like the bright
Oh,
burst of
didn't need to do that
fireworks.
either.
Like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Where's... Right. I'm back. My hair is very wet, though, so apologies. Monokuma has... Wait, let me catch this up. Ow! Wait, Monokuma has such stubby hands I never noticed. But, does Monokuma... I mean, he's a little bear, but yeah, probably not. He's got a bomb inside of him, so...
And so, with no further ado...
Right, let me pull that up. There we go.
Everyone, please meet at the usual spot.
The usual spot?
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, no, I'm drying my hair up a bit. I literally feel a wet patch. Oh, there's a moth there. Right.
See you soon.
Right. An hour and a half. Okay, I had it done quickly.
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest of yourself and come to a proper conclusion. Yeah? In the beginning, Mondo grabs him and then I think they throw him to the air and then he just explodes. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. Okay. Right. It's like, I think it's self-defense for him. Oh, there's barely anyone left. Everyone who had heard Monokuma's proclamation? Yeah, proclamation. And they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there.
Monokuma appears!
Why did that actually shot me? Hello! Hello, hello. He's multiplied? I've got chills, they're multiplying. No, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. Not even so fast. It only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you tell? Can you guys tell which one's the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get to the elevator already?
Boy,
Still playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
But if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train elevator. See you guys. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't just run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I don't do it. For serious.
Hmm.
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but unfortunate. They never seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get out of the courtroom. Get to the courtroom. She's right. Let's get down then there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Tak get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The ones who killed Hifumi and Taka, the ones who killed two of our friends, the killer is someone right here. See, I could just so easily end the stream right now.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Oh, you know what? If they're all just gonna have like one-liners, let's leave it. So one last breath and exhale slowly. We're gonna walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard. I always like the fact that the doors close on their own. That's not quite like. The steel box began to move. I like the fact that, you know, in this bit, they stay in the same positions, but they remove people as they die, obviously. But I think it's nice because you can literally see like them like disappear, sort of thing. Clinging to the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back until we until we settled all this. We couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cool fade. I don't like this courtroom. When I see you all gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the
Like this, the blue is a bit much. Only because of you. Wrong voice. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cool things to each other?
What?
What? You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Yeah, to be fair, Junko and Saiga never get to see stand in it. Your local person named Luna. Hello, welcome. Oh, I'm glad it's your favorite chapter. You know what? I wasn't going to carry on, but we're gonna do this the trial. Oh my god, I was gonna say the chapters. I know this is the chapter. Like we've been doing the chapter. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well, Luna. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't wish me. Of course, I want to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. Right, at least I barely have to talk after this. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. I prefer the way they do it in the second and third game, but obviously, again, I don't think they really developed it. But it would be so easy to end stream right now. Did that actually save? Set skills. I don't think I've got any new skills though, have I? Yeah, I don't have any new skills. That's fine. Opening handbook. I feel like we don't have to. You know, I'll save just in case. I don't trust it for some reason. We pretty much have just watched what happens. I'm not going to do the recap, but yeah, we'll get into it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
I still can't believe I made him in Tomodachi Life.
then
I wish you could get
punish
around
everyone
ahead.
besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
That's what I mean. She's very headstrong, but it's like she's also. I mean, she's not lacking evidence, but she hears the first thing and goes, "Oh well, that's true." So she's an interesting character. I do love Hina though. Either way.
It was
What's
Hiro.
that?
He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know
Oh,
anything about it.
Cheers. Little guy.
You're murdering Mel. Murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
Genocide
I
Jack
am
for
sorry
what
to say,
happened.
Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Quite compelling.
It points to you as having
I want her to say
created the suit
Makoto.
and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer? Or anything else? We have to make that clear. Oh my god, look at that row of them. Sayaka, Taka, and Junko just dead. This is a message, alright. Oh, Mondo! I can't lie to you.
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, I meant to.
That you
Alright, it's
are
right
the
click, isn't it?
culprit.
Alright. Celeste's voice is so cool. I actually love it.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
It's Yasuhiro's message. I mean, look at the blueprints. The handwriting. Oh wait, yeah. Handwriting is awful messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is. So the message is him writing good
Everything
to
we
the.
found
Yeah.
in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts.
Oh, wrong way. There we go.
no, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Celestia Ludenberg.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
For real.
What do you mean?
She was too good for this world.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Imagine if he didn't write that though for us and just told everyone.
The
Oh, we'd be
handwriting's
fucked.
obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
I love the music in this game.
Unless that person made it a point.
Not me
to
being like, I
disguise
have
their
to speak for this
handwriting.
trial, and also me dancing.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
This is true.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Such pick-me behavior. Me too, like shut up.
What? Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second
legit,
suit?
I love the music. I'll do the same
The
thing.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Of course, he passes it off to me. That's what I mean, bro. If you're that much of a genius, you say it.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
If we say the wrong one as well, he'd be like, "Yeah, fucking idiot." Especially the individual in question, the one who must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. Oh my god. As if that's an option.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Is there? I really wanted to click the Illuminati. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I don't want to lose all my hearts. Other than here, I can't think. Oh wait, no,
Obviously, he was the one
I
in
forgot.
that
I don't have to actually
particular
read any of
suit.
these.
And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Why do I remember this taking longer to get to? My memory's really bad. I don't know why I feel like... You don't want to know. But I can't say that. It's a spoiler. I thought this would just last a while.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Son, you get it.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
For real.
All things have a proper order.
All things have a proper order, and that's why he rearranged the whole of Chihiro's body. Oh, I hate him.
So
I just
what is
don't
it?
like.
What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Hot take, Byakuya isn't that bad. He's not good, but I don't like it. No, I just hate him as a person. He's a good character. I just hate him as a person.
It would seem that his corpse was moved.
He's a bit of a
using
dickhead.
certain particular items.
You know what it is? It's him thinking he's better than everyone. But again, as a character, he's a good character. Can't argue that.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
You tell us. Things that we used to move Taka body, they must have been the dolly.
I got it!
I got it! There's still one more thing, and then the tarp. Where's the tarp?
I got it!
That's a bit embarrassing.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Dolly pardon. What the fuck do you want from me? Ask me for my opinion and then be like, fuck off. Oh, what's the attitude there for real?
So, let's see if I can explain.
Oh, dickhead.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment
You could just
room,
be like, yeah, that's right.
and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
I hope Genocide Jack stabs you in the throat. Right, I need to calm down.
And when we found it for the second
hate him.
time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm angry.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment
What's my
room.
fan off?
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
That's what I mean. He is he's the people's princess. He's adorable.
Same thing.
I think if
I'm
Fumi
sure
was
the
for
dolly was in the equipment
I love
room
the
when
way
we
Taka
first found
just
Taka's
lies on the
body
ground.
there.
It's so funny to me.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
So did Dolly Parton.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
At least they parked the dolly in the corner.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Am I right?
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Looks like me when I don't wake up. That is merely after drinking too much, and we know Amelia is a heavy drinker.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
I knew they all thought Mako was a chump, but why are they actually continuously whacking him? Like, what's happened? They all want smoke.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
See, but that's Mother. And I can't be mad at her. But also, what the fuck? why do I not remember this? Wait, why is he getting a whacking? He's literally solved the first 2 cases. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. If I can explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the moved from the equipment room to the repository. Why are we still adding more things? Sure. Let's talk about oh god. So on the next bullet reads, adding one more ingredient to the recipe. On top of the screen, under the tempo count, you'll have an ammo count. Up till then, there hasn't really been a limit to your point, yeah. No one, just locking it on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough, yeah. Because you 1 bullet to destroy a single word mark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy more sticks. That's why we locked when you are. Reload pressing tab. Oh my god, I can't even remember the buttons. Right, that's fine. Okay, you have to press tab key of your tab. Okay, yeah. Okay, sure, that's fine. This is you remember the tab key now as a function of left mouse. Yeah. Right. Jake, I don't know if I told you, but I beat all my friends in the drinking competition for my birthday. Well done. I am proud of you, actually. Well done. That is insane. I feel like a lot an hour later, but yeah, exactly. You won. You are better. We knew that. Welcome back, Opal. Just in time for the bullet time thing. Yeah, hopefully warm-up was fine. I automatically reload. Okay, right. Wait. Oh god. Oh, okay. In Fever Town, I don't have to reload. Okay. In that case, you can order. Okay, I don't think we're on gentle because we've had multiple truth bullets. Like, what? You can't say that right beforehand.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Okay, well, okay, I actually didn't do as bad as I thought.
I cannot agree.
This
Right,
should prove it.
60! That's sorry, a lot happened. Oh, but what did you steal, first of all?
If you're asking for
2,
proof that the
how
dolly
do you
moved,
drink 16
I have it right here.
and shots? Oh my god, that's insane. How are you alive? And you're just 18, oh fuck.
When I found the dolly in the
That's
repository,
insane work.
one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
I felt that was pretty
The
obvious.
killer
pretty cool.
probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident.
I don't know how you
as they
accidentally
wheeled
do
the
that
body
either.
out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
That's fair enough, yeah. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that
Well,
much?
anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure
Sexy
that really
robot.
matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'd be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Right, maybe I am on easy mode. I'm expecting so many. I'm so confused. Wait, but I had to reload.
As we know, Taka was killed in the
Like, why do I get one
And from
truth bullet?
there,
I feel like I
the
should have
body
more and I
was
should be able
moved
to
the
cycle through them.
repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah.
No, I wanted to. How do I
but
sample
even
it?
without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
How do I copy
Then you
the?
could push the dolly no problem.
Oh god, guys, I've forgotten the controls. Oh wait, right. How do I copy one? It's like mouse wheel.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Right, so I think I need to copy doesn't have a handle. No, it doesn't have a handle, so push it, you have to bend over, yeah. Oh wait, no. Maybe I do just shoot Hyena's
As we know,
remark.
Taka was and from there.
Yeah, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
God damn it. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Maybe you think something weird's going on. God damn it. Interfere more time. Yep, right. That's fine.
As we know,
God damn it.
Taka was killed and from
I
there.
should have trusted my gut.
Then loaded it on.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly
Well,
I
yeah, but even without a handle, all
I tried
you
to
have
copy
to
it.
do.
I can't remember how to copy. Middle mouse wheel. No. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wait, how do I copy it then? Guys, I don't know how you copy the argument. Because it's not left click.
Then you could push the dolly no problem.
I hold the
So
fucking
killer
click.
just
Okay,
crouched
great.
down and carted the body
Apologies.
off to the
If you
Right,
accept, then you
that's
must
fine.
realize that.
An idiot.
Sorry, I
Um,
think I realize
that's
anything.
insane. I can't believe you can do 16. Too young to drink bloods. How old are you? Hopefully not too young. That's not sure, but yeah. Okay, but I find American drinking age limit with. To be fair, Americans do so many things, and drinking is the one thing. Like, no, no. All right.
As we know, and from there.
Yeah, then loaded it on.
Now,
Keep in mind that the dolly
doesn't have a hand.
Well, yeah, all you'd have to. Then you could push the dolly no
No.
problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body.
Wait,
If you
what do I
accept
actually want?
everything we just
Wait,
said,
maybe I don't want
then
that.
you must realize
That whoever was in the suit. Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
I don't even want this.
As we know, Taka was
Killed in the and from there.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
then
wrong thing.
loaded
I
on
didn't
though.
realize the
Even
bending
though,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
All you'd have to do is bend.
There we go. I'm an idiot. I fully didn't even pay attention to the fact that was a weak point. My bad, guys.
You're absolutely right that
Yeah.
you could push a dolly without
Really
a handle
overcomplicated
if you
that one.
stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
I can get in every position I want. I'll say my country islands. Wait. Yeah, 17 is a weird number.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Literally 10 minutes ago, Hina. I just went as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere at this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, Charlie can't even bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of
It is
that,
adorable.
if you
I
were
do like
wearing
it.
such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Can you still band in America? That's insane work. I don't get that. Oh, we've got another subscriber. Thank you. Whoever that was, apparently, apologies for not seeing it sooner. Thank you though, whoever it was. Yeah, that's insane work. That's America doesn't have their priorities straight. Absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off because of this latch, right? They got face
I got it. I don't think
I
taking
knew
off
they
the
were
suit
banned.
was an option.
I think is it because they're
If you
choking on
remember,
it? Oh no, what's up with this thing? I can't actually get it off. How would you make something you can't take off by yourself? They made this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. But we don't have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then you really can't take it off by
Hina, you
yourself?
knew that.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please.
Just a second.
Have you
I love the way she
forgotten
says that
about the
one.
picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away
It's
by
AI.
Robo Justice?
When in doubt, AI.
If whoever was
We've
in
already
that
talked
suit
about AI.
is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Propaganda. AI propaganda.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? I'm so glad I don't have to do Hifumi's voice properly ever again, because the amount of times I got his voice incorrect is insane. Like, I kept mixing up his voice up with Hifumi, not Monokuma. Wait, Smoky Bacon Crisp nearly got banned in Ireland. Wait, really? That's insane. Why? Smoky Bacon Crisp? Because they're unhealthy? I do think Kinder Eggs were banned, well, are banned because of the fact there's little bits inside the eggs. I think people would eat them and not realise they were in there. We were just, that's what I called them just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta
This is
be
what,
right.
again, what I've been saying about Hina. Like, we've just been like, prove that it's not Hero. She's like, yeah, okay, maybe. Celeste goes, nah, it's Hero. And she goes, yeah.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Oh, Mondo, my beloved. I miss you.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Nah, I've got a bedtime.
Instead of
3
seizing on
a.m.
one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what
We
happened.
got banned because they were yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, really? They were like, they taste nice though. Kind of, you know what? Power move.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining
We're getting
hall.
another recap.
Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
This would have been good if I had paused the trial. I think the problem is I carried on,
We waited
so
there
I've
for
had this
quite
twice.
a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Also, so we found... So, Hero got knocked out around 1 o'clock, right? Which means he's been stuffed in that suit for like at least 10 hours, right, shortly. That's insane. Like, that would be painful. Like, I feel like I would have just passed out anyway from that, even if they wasn't knocked out. Yeah, I know, I saw. I don't know where that's come from, but thank you whoever subscribed. I appreciate it. Cool.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after
So
7.
the counter doesn't update unless a public YouTube subscriber subs, if that makes sense. So basically on my end they will update. They won't update on stream until a public user does it, because YouTube's weird where the reason why I don't get a lot of alerts on the streams is because no one has a public account really. Normally it just pops up if it's a public one. That's why I think when Paloma subscribed, I think she has a public one so it pops up, I think. But again, like I see Opal subscribe. I think they have a public account. But yeah, don't know why it's a thing. But I do know why it's a thing, because otherwise if you have a public account, so you don't want your name plastered there. So yeah.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search
it's like, you know
by
when you
Byakuya
click onto an
Toko,
account and it
and
says
then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
I think if you've hidden them, you're not your private account, I think.
He was injured,
Yeah, that's why
so
it
we
doesn't
took him to the nurse's office
if someone
and
with a
resumed our
public account
search
then
for the
subscribed, they would
suspect.
update the content on stream. Don't know why.
But not long
If I
after
end stream
leaving
now,
the nurse's
then it would
office.
update. Don't know why, but yeah. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I think
I saw
flashing
someone
back
moving
really
around on the
doesn't
third
help
floor,
this
and
trial,
I yelled
will
out
say.
to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? Like, we've seen this line like 5 times, I want to say. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
That's like 4 flashbacks. Ah! Huh? What was that? Came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. Oh, Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
You know what? Maybe it makes sense why Mikkel keeps going on about Hifumi's size, because he did have to stand next to him in
While
the trials.
Sakura,
He's probably taking up all of
Byakuya,
the
and
real
Toko
estate.
chased after the suspect.
Yeah.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's
Mouth
when we
wide
heard
open.
the body
Mouth
discovery
wide.
announcement.
Yep.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab,
Long.
we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body's disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room.
I think that's so
we
funny that
hurried
he left
back
Toko.
again.
Byakuya did it intentionally. Well, that is some batshit stuff. This can't be happening. Are you hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone
Is
missing.
that not like the wrong
Next
flashback?
thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Oh,
It
I guess
certainly
Kyoki
seems
didn't
to
actually
me
know
that
much
these are not
about
a simple
the
series of connected events.
Okay, so I guess she needed
Okay,
Dave anyway.
well, if that's true, then what?
Then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. I want to uncover the truth of this case. I had to find them no matter what. Just grab someone by the throat. Looking for that free. I really think I've been put on some weird difficulty because I have the tempo stuff, like, so I'm not on gentle,
So,
but I must be on
regarding Taka's
easy.
death, I wonder if he died before Hitler, or perhaps it
I'm
was
sorry,
after.
no, I want to listen to this.
We
one.
already know what order they were killed in.
This is
Taka
good.
came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Yeah. Just some weird numbered, but they're really using that order.
So,
I actually don't know
regarding
which way I
Taka's
want to
death,
shoot this.
I wonder if he died before
Wait, I can
Hitler,
skip
or
this now.
perhaps it was.
We already know what order they were. Taka came last
What makes you say
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was
killed with while Taka's death?
See?
I think it
So
might
it's
be the other way
obvious
around
Taka
now.
came-
I've copied this.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they.
No, that's wrong.
Thank God. Yikes. Okay.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before him. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. A wristwatch. I'm just gonna. That has to be wristwatch. Yeah. Me learning how to spell S T W A T. Oh no, I want C. H H H H H H H H. Have I seen a single H? Yeah, there we go.
Now I understand.
I understand.
I
Well,
got
it's
it.
quickly.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Like, why have they? You know the wristwatch? It looks really like for some reason anime drawn, and I don't know how to explain it. It looks like they've gotten a snippet from like the anime version of the game. I don't know.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
All for you, Sishi, you hope she doesn't live. Fucking hell. I was like, oh, Jesus. Must have gone through, yeah. The music in this game is actually insane. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Like, I've had to say this like 3 times as well. Taka's irritated voice pissed through the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official
At least
time of death.
Taka's with his boyfriend now.
But if that's true, then he was
Okay.
killed well before Hifumi.
I will say, I thought about this multiple times, but yeah, I do think they should have let Taka live, or at least go further. Because what do you mean you kill Mondo, and then you have Taka then just exist to die straight away, being like, yeah, I'm gonna avenge my friends, and then get murdered right after? Like, I do think they could have done more with him. I think he's a wasted potential character, but he did have his own mini arc, and I guess if anything, it goes past expectations of being like, oh, he's obviously gonna blow stuff at him. What's streaming me in the comments that I don't really know what's gonna happen. Exactly. Hey, the only one who doesn't know is Melia, I think.
And
Maybe
before
Sun.
Celeste
I'm
was
not
attacked
sure.
this morning, which happened around 7.
Yeah, don't spoil.
That's right.
Like that.
Taka
We've been
was
really
killed
good on spoilers.
before any of
actually.
the other incidents took place.
Yep.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall
Yeah.
yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Taka's murder.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Literally, now Melia, this is your main character.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? What was that? We have flashed back to this 5 minutes ago. That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse office. Yeah, it's not okay. So good. Yeah, you're losers if you spoil. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together.
The thing is, it's annoying because sometimes I
Hiro
can't
and Kyoko.
call out a spoiler either because then it's obvious if it's true, if that makes sense. Sometimes I have to be like, haha, yeah. And other times I have to be like, oh yeah, no. Like, that's dumb. You know what I mean? But also, if you guys are theorists, I can't necessarily say you're lying. Like, if you get it, if you nail it, I can't then be like, oh, you obviously read the spoilers, because you might actually just work it out. Yeah. Someone says, okay, like, try to tell them
Then
in
we all
private.
ran down to the nurse's
Exactly.
office.
It's just annoying.
And that's where we found his body.
It's not fun for like a viewing experience.
totally true.
Because it's like,
We're all
okay,
in the
well, we know
clear.
what happens now. Like from the people who haven't watched it.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later
It just has
on.
no valid
If that's
argument.
true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's
So
the
pretty.
disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Oh, weird ass burp then. No, because I actually hate when someone spoils that, like, if I did, I'd actually be a hypocrite. Yeah, exactly. I love how you spell hypocrite like like a philosopher. Hippocrates. It's just funny. It's like, that's actually really funny. Reading it, I was like, I'd actually be a Hippocrates.
Wait, then what if
I
Genocide
do it.
Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's
Same with
body.
Hifumi's fat, disgusting, oversized body. Like they keep
Because,
mentioning his
as we
size.
just established, she was
That's
passed
so
out in
funny.
the equipment room
Oh, no,
when his
I
body
guess.
disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared.
Kyoko.
So they most certainly could
She
have
says
done those
Makoto.
things.
She says Makoto and Kyoko. It's nice sounding.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere,
Excuse me.
but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We can also have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. No, it's all good. Yeah, yeah, no, it is. It's just really funny. So that's never giving me gamble about. Yeah, to be fair, our outfit doesn't. It's very lowly, but lolly, lowly. Is it lolly? Yeah, no. The way Opal wrote it is like the philosopher, but it was just really funny because I was like, I read it as Hippocrates. I was like, wait a minute. But again, I knew what you meant. Hey, I'm not good at speaking or writing. Yeah, literally, exactly. So then the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time? Seems so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third?
That
in
much
that short amount of
stinking
time?
weight.
Oh man, yeah.
I
There's
don't
no
like
way.
the Fumi,
It'd
but
be impossible.
they are coming for him.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
You work this out, Amelia.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Like, I feel like I remember. I don't think I thought about that. If that makes sense. I don't think. No, did I? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played this case. To be fair, I don't. I feel like that did shock me when I played it.
The dead body moved on its own?
And then we're gonna have Hero be like, oh yeah.
No, not another. Ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Arjun, welcome to the stream. There we go. Before we go, I appreciate that. I mean, again, full disclosure for everyone else who's watching, like on the background, I've played the game for, so I do actually know what's going on. I'm playing this as a non-spoiler one though, so again, if you want to play it, well, if you want to discuss stuff, just make sure it's spoiler-free. So probably just walk away, yeah?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's
It makes sense, because
office,
otherwise how can he move
but
that
simply
large
walked out on
body?
his own?
But they keep emphasizing he's really fat and large.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Didn't he like die in Hina's arms? That was the second time they found him though. It's found him twice, remember? What's this gonna be done?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered almost the exact same time. And this is why I think, I can't remember who mentioned it earlier in this
Hifumi
stream.
was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had...
But I like how,
No, that's wrong.
not even in the, like, before investigation they're already setting stuff up, so, if you go
Was
back,
the body discovery announcement that was made
Yeah.
really intended for Hifumi?
so if you go back, when you, we find the body, 3 of us go into the room, and no announcement's actually made until like a few seconds after we discuss it, and then the body discovery announcement goes off. But normally, as soon as 3 people found it, the body discovery announcement goes off. So it's kind of like, oh, it actually puts it there like, oh shit, wait. Like, obviously in hindsight, you kind of like, oh, well, you know, it wasn't for Hifumi, because Hifumi obviously at this point is still alive. But yeah. I just think it's interesting. I think it's really clever how they actually do that. Like, obviously it's basically found at the same time, but they actually leave a bit of time to be like, oh, it's really weird they found them at the exact same time. But yeah, I don't know. I just like that sort of stuff. I'm back out to get myself. Oh, nice. Yeah, what's here? Maybe isn't a rat. He quit that. I mean, he's technically a rat. He has just pretended to be dead.
Of course
Like
it was.
straight up and
The
like
announcement
bait us out.
played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was
Yeah.
also the same
There's like a
time
slight
that
delay
Taka's
in the body
was
discovery
found.
announcement.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good
Scouts are
chance
only
we made a
America.
mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yep.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
So obviously we then find one, and then there's only one body discovery announcement. It's only once we find both the bodies together, then we
No,
find it.
actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
I mean, even though Hifumi
We
was still
heard the body
technically alive,
discovery
but-
announcement twice.
Right, I just got told I'm getting a new kid, so my cat just died. When new pigs. I mean, I'm really sorry that your cat died, but that is really cute. I'm glad. A little pixie. Oh, wait, Pixie or Pixel? Wait, it could be Eva. That Pixie lot. The singer. British singer though. You would have heard of her. Second body discovery announcement. First time we played is when we found each body in the nest office in the equipment room. Second time was when...
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong ding dong. Wait. It's not ding dong bing bong, what? A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin! Oh, it's Pixel,
Didn't
okay. Yeah,
seem
no,
real
I read
at the
Pixie
time.
as well.
But it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both
Yes.
bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality,
No, don't worry.
when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Being discovered
being
first time.
discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's
I mean, he
just
was
part of it.
technically woke up and came back to life, I guess. But,
There's one other thing that leads me to
wasn't
believe
actually
he was
dead.
still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
yeah, everyone's getting cats.
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Bada bing,
That
bada
is
boom.
the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then.
Oh, she's so
Let's
against
take another
this
look
show.
at the events surrounding the discovery of his
Well, we know
body.
this with the glasses now.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Has to be proof that shows Hifumi is still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Ooh. I have my own place. Yeah, I mean, here we go. My family live with me though. I own it though.
Well, here's one thing we do know.
But
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
So with the next one, I guess.
there was
then?
no
Yeah.
notable difference.
Okay, so this one is the one that gets shot, but we'll
was he
let this
really
really
still
play out.
alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
I love that. The heavy sigh, and this is ridiculous. Right. Okay. Well, we know which one.
Here's one. The first time we found it, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time
It was in. But when you compare his body other than the change in how it was, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong.
I love bunnies that I wanted from a fruit. Oh, wait, really? That's cute. I used to get made fun of for
In
the characters
fact,
are cute.
there
Wait,
was
why'd you
one
get fun
clear
of
difference between Hifumi
uh,
and the nurse's office
Is it
in the
because
repository.
they're little fluff balls? That's a bit mean. Imagine it taking the piss out of your favorite animal. Interesting. Well, yeah, no, I get that. Bunnies are cute.
His glasses.
His glasses. My
That
glasses.
fact alone proves that he was only playing
I'm not
dead
showing
in
you
the
guys my
beginning.
prescription goggles. Oh my god, wait. I love how I'm like, I need to be quick on this stream and then I keep getting distracted. I really apologize for this, guys. Yeah, I got prescription goggles. They don't work for my astigmatism, so they're slightly blurry. I just want to show you guys because it's so fun. Right, let me put on me now. Yeah, they're pretty good to be fair. Full face cam. And let's hope I actually change the back on the kind of neck. Or on this side, so I left that work. Oh god. I'm gonna do this on stream. To play the rest of it. No, I've still got my glasses on, it doesn't help. Look at that. I feel like a fucking mess, but it's fine because I can kind of read stuff. I actually can read the Danganronpa perfectly fine. Streamlabs not so much, that's blurry as fuck. But again, when I'm swimming, I don't actually have to do it. And I want to get into swimming, so I thought, might as well get some subscription goggles. I've only used them once, so. But yeah. I don't know why that reminded. Well, no, I do remember why, because you don't want glasses. But yeah. Don't play dead.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us
Thank
in?
you. I a little rough though.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's
because
office,
his
glasses were covered
That's so
with blood.
annoying, yeah. No, that's dumb. Amelia is a trendsetter, guys. Goggles stream.
But when we
Should I
found
just,
him again
should I
later
honestly,
in the
once you just
repository,
wear the goggles the whole time? Yeah, exactly, like, God forbid a guy like bunnies. Okay. I was actually going to do a stream of my graduation outfit one day, but I kind of can't be fucked. Yeah. It'll be so hot. Right, I need to check this. Okay.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Put this thing away. I'm trying to clear a message. There we go. And the front of the trash can was, where's that cloth? There we go.
I got it!
Ooh, you got your own
It was
pull-up.
a
What's
glasses
that?
cleaning cloth featuring a certain
Yeah, to be
cartoon
fair, I
mascot.
mean, I'd like to do like indoor swimming. So we went swimming in a lake. It honestly looks like a penis. It's literally penis shaped. But yeah, no, it was a really good lake, and that's not the reason why I went. Before anyone says anything. But yeah, no, yeah, I would like to go do proper swimming. But yeah, I think it's because if I don't have my glasses on, I already feel a bit discombobulated, and the idea of being in water discombobulated felt that. Yeah.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Yeah, true. I feel like I will say, from what I've heard of Ireland, they're very much like a, not strict, but it's very much like a, not even backwards, it's very much like old school vibes.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same
Yeah,
one
old-fashioned,
that's on the
yeah.
digital
Sorry.
camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no
Tissues
question.
are so bad.
It belonged to Hifumi.
I'm old-fashioned dad too, but like, no one obeys the law. And they're just trying to shoot me all the time. So, America. They're pretty backwards a lot of the time. Yeah, it's annoying. I don't talk to anyone in my village, really. I go further out into my, like, town area, but I live on, like, the villagey part of it, so mine's quite quiet.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
America R moment, yeah.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
I can't lie though, Hifumi's really an idiot, because why would you bin it anyway? Because surely that's evidence, like, granted, I get it, like, if they find it with him on his person, that's worse. But like, don't just throw it in the bin like that. Bury it at least,
But
I don't
then,
know.
if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The thing is, she says that,
The
obviously
fridge
for
in the
us it
nurse's
was that
office
pink is
contains
bleed,
packs of
a
blood
luminous
for
pink.
emergencies.
But,
He probably used
yeah,
one of those.
like, surely it'd be obvious it's not pink.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Also, didn't you think about that? We've obviously done this whole elaborate scheme for Fumi to pretend to be dead. That means, is he just gonna turn up and everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, hi Fumi? Oh well. I've never really thought about it like that. I've always just, wait, the one who moved Taka's body was Fumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
Yes.
While we
Because
were all
everyone would have
gathered
seen
in
him
the
dead,
nurse's
and he's not
office,
actually dead, so would he
he
just
went
actually
to the
called like guys on the
equipment room
line?
and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
I'm a girl, and people keep telling me to wear a dress, and they're like, girls can't like cars. Yeah, I don't know why. We live in a weird society at the moment where there's less gender norms for like adults. I feel like for the most part we're getting better with adults specifically, depending on where you're from and where you are. But I feel like with kids it's still drilled in of like, oh wait, no, but you should like girls for, well, you should like dresses for a girl. I get that.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only
How
be
long have
locked
this
from
been
the
for?
inside.
It's 1:14 in the morning.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged
That's
Taka's
stupid, like,
body to
exactly,
the
yeah, that's
repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Well done everyone for correctly guessing that.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The thing you think was still attacking, could it be the note?
I got it! You're talking about the note.
I
Hifumi
wish
had
I
hidden
liked
away,
cars more.
aren't you?
I'm really bad with cars. I literally like blue car.
Hidden note.
And my friend was showing me, he's got 2 cars now, and he was showing me, I've never seen his first car before, and I was like, he was like explaining what it was. I was like, I have no idea. And he was like, it's a blue car with a Ford logo on it. Okay.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Why did she say all that?
Okay, well, forget about the pants. for
Yes, his
now.
pants.
Take a look at what the note says.
I want a hole that maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone about it for now. Let's move to the equipment at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
You know it's not the same because it's different
In
information.
other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's
I
pants.
got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Hubby!
TikTok mention.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka.
She's gonna call
and
her like
Taki is
a
Hifumi,
dumb
right?
swear bitch or something.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still. Don't let it get to me. I just remembered that I broke the handle on my desk. Oh! We have other stuff to do, guys. Oh my god, wait. Right, so probably...
Hubby had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Hubby!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Yeah.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
You know what? Normally I'd let it play out, but it's the last scene, and so I'll just do it. Can he just tongue gets dry at some point? No, you just roll it back in if you can. Go.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about? It's literally doing a loop right
The
now.
note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
I
You've
will
already
say, if
proven
Toko
that
was just a
using his
boring
wristwatch.
character, that'd be it. I'd be like, die right now. I do really enjoy Genocide Joe.
But there's more. Look where the note says to
Even
meet.
if she's a bit rude, it's...
The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well,
What's the core there? Let me check. I'll do it on here so I don't have to close my tabs out. All of that. Oh, they do. Wait, I'm assuming there's different versions, yeah.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they'd found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
If I film still a note from Taka, it's gonna be the ripped one.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Rigamorous.
If I'm right about this,
Yeah.
the sheet of paper
We could've done
this
this
piece
so much
came
better.
from is... I knew it!
I knew
It
it.
fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from
I'm
its
anywhere near
death grip,
finished this trial, guys.
leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Well, we just bought our friend's dream. Oh, wait.
That
that's
means
the same
Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
The
for
second
sure.
body
Oh, yeah.
discovery announcement
I meant-
proves that.
I don't even know what I was trying to say. Well, no, it's because he
So
came
then-
back to life, but yeah.
Who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
That's mine.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
You stupid
Who are
walrus.
you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
No, good chance I said Jill's shadow. That's
But
funny.
wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Yeah, no worries, Opal.
Hell yeah! It's
Enjoy
packed
the
in there
swim.
good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1, right?
Those were accounted for
Yeah.
in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
What was actually that was actually used to kill Fumi? The whole picture surrounding this case won't be clear until we figure that out. So I have to find the truth. Okay, it's the spotless hammer, I'm pretty sure. Amelia, have Have you worked out what you think's happening, Amelia?
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Justice Hammer 5.
Whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Someone visit that link now.
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Okay, well, it's that
And,
same one. Oh, well. I was gonna let it play out, but I didn't realize that wasn't the last thing. I started thinking it's supposed to kill
The murder
okay,
weapon
okay.
wasn't a
Yeah,
Justice
no, I get
Hammer
that.
at all. No, it was something completely different.
But seriously? A different weapon?
The thing is, saying completely different is a bit of a stretch. It's still a
Specifically,
hammer.
A hammer from the
Yeah.
repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in
I hope it's just a
flecks
gif of
brick and
Toko
debris.
just like stabbing someone.
But for some
Oh, you joined
reason,
oh, nice.
one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Hey, if you join the Discord, we have an arts channel if you want to post it in there. You don't have to join though, but we appreciate it. Yeah, also mandatory like, comment, and subscribe, guys, because I have to do that, and I do forget to do that. I mean, 2 people subscribed anyway without me asking, so you know.
Huh?
I'm really bad at asking
And the
midstream.
reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
It's 1:30,
If that's
and I think
true,
I've got at least an
that
hour.
would explain the
Wow, that
Monokuma
guy's
file's
quite
note
nice.
about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body
Try
to
and
the
be quick.
repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill
Actually, maybe not
him.
that long.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
They talk about how there'd be no reason for anyone to work together. Yes, that's what we thought at first, but... Hey, to be fair, you can join the Discord, drop the art, and leave if you really want. Okay, we need to copy something short, because it's definitely not Sports Hammer again.
Based
Oh,
on the
that's
rules that have
sad.
been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply
Well, that's what
impossible
we need to break.
that 2 people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Nope. Well, there's no chance 2 people work together on this.
Based on the rules that have even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate, assuming the rule holds.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think anyone else has run Danganronpa yet.
Since there were
There's
2
Joy.
murders,
Drawn.
it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
Amelia, you got that down.
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Look at my keyboard. It's
Risk
flashing.
versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime,
Hifumi is a bit of an
disappearing
idiot.
bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so
I know this is
cruel?
really random, guys. I just thought I could actually probably just move my camera to the bottom right, because I don't think the thing ever reaches there. I'm not going to do it yet, but I've just thought that. Again, don't know why. I don't know why
You
that's my
think
first
so?
thought.
I
Yeah.
can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
You have to make to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at the series of connected events, but entirely separate incidences. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. It's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end murdered him. In this debate up until now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all of that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. If we really think about it, it quite literally is only one person. But
Here's my answer.
who else would have been able to get Hifumi on the side?
It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I
YouTube
really
thumbnail
do
moment.
hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
Yo, did you hear the change in voice?
that I would go within 10 feet of that
Shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Celeste's voice actor. I hope she got picked well.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
And this is what I didn't want to call out because obviously it makes it obvious. But when we'll explain it now. Since I was just like,
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
what is it the film encounters with
I got it!
Robo Justice?
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it?
I can't lie. I thought you said it's her because she's packing, and I was like, oh, well.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
And every time, like, this is what I mean. When I originally played this game, I was like, it's so obviously her. Because she's the only one being like, oh,
Shush.
he's there.
The adults are talking now.
I'm voting Byakuya.
Sorry.
I'm voting Byakuya.
As he
Okay.
said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid
Yeah.
eyes on the costumed
Like, what
individual.
dickhead? We did all the work for him, and he's like, oh, the adults are talking now. Get fucking... I hope you get bent over.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
I want to kick him.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw shadows, something moving around the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
Like, this felt really obvious to me. when I
Next,
first
to
played it.
draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? Why are we seeing it again? That was an unusual, rather intense scream for someone like you. Yeah, I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Feel me, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. I've said these scenes like 6 times.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups.
Mm-hmm.
So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
I don't think we flashback to this specific scene, to be fair. I'll tell that, but yeah, I think we need more flashbacks. This is worse than, you know, in Ace Attorney, there was that one guy, Romain Latouche, who died, and they kept flashing back to his last words. Oh, poor guy. Why don't we split up into 2 groups? I'll lead the hunting party. It seems much more interesting. Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we are on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Sound travels well.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
She was like, oh, he's definitely dead. Dustin was not expecting this. I don't imagine that Hifumi would be murdered, yeah.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Like, I do think all things considered, it's a very sloppy plan. It's complicated and all that, but I think all the elements together, it's pretty
I have no
sloppy.
idea what you mean.
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it.
I don't know why I thought this would go way longer.
Looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
You must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of standing around fighting us, a sight of us standing around fighting and confused. We're gonna die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but
it's a weird line.
I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Look at these bad bitches crossing their arms. Nah, but yeah, it makes sense, to be fair. I think it's really good, but I also don't understand why she would go, oh, like those guys. That always kind of irks me. I was very much like, I understand why they've used that as like a piece of evidence, but I'd just be like, we're gonna get murdered. Like, you'd be like everyone else, like talking about like all the people who've died, or just like, oh, we're gonna die. That's all you do. You don't have to emphasize, oh, like the guys here that have died today. Like,
yeah,
a bit
I
of a
see
weird
what you're
choice.
talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Miyaki said that Celeste's comment doesn't make any sense, but what is he alluding to? No, we're not doing that. Right. Oh, Chihiro, baby.
All I said
Ooh,
was,
nice.
they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively
Her
elated.
voice acting is great.
We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so
Yeah.
strange about Celeste's
I was
comment?
gonna say I think we copy that, yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, movie stuff. Yep.
All I said was,
Oh,
they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die.
No, that's wrong.
I think you should do that. If you can be bothered.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for
Like,
her
I
to
get
have
that
seen
that's
his
going to be
body
like
in
the gotcha
equipment room
moment,
for
but also
herself.
it's very much like, I still don't understand why she would even say it that way anyway.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
Well, now we know you're working
How
with
do you explain this
Frequency.
picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up
He
the
just makes
picture.
it worse. He actually makes it seem like he gives us less credibility
Have you so
the more he
quickly forgotten?
talks.
You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Fumi away, the only other possibility is Fumi is dragging the suspect away.
I got it!
Well, I'll color it.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging
Yeah, fair.
Hifumi away.
It's like a sketch. Or
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The
I
one
mean,
being
now that
dragged off in that
we're
picture
here,
isn't
I remember when I first
but the
played this
person in
game,
the
I
robot
thought
suit.
Celeste was going to be like Mean Girl vibes. So, yeah. I actually thought, I think my game looking at it, I was like, oh, like Junko and Celeste are going to be like rivals. Clearly not. Maybe Junko did the first 10 minutes and then. So, all things considered, Celeste was kind of just there. But, you know, she did a one. She's a bad bitch.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible? Why? Oh, I thought it were actually closer to the end of this. Oh, there we go. Nah, not too much now. We love Celeste. What's
You dressed
this?
me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
It'd probably be this, right?
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Wait. I remember here said that she couldn't stand up on the waist. But, right, so I don't... Right, here we go. I need to work out the difference between the blueprints. I want to say... Okay, yeah, this is just blueprints have been found. This costume says that you calm down. Yes. That's what the costume.
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and
You tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit, there's no way they could...
No, that's wrong.
My favorite part is when Junko gets impaled.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious,
Yeah.
they could still stand up like that because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. This seems pretty on the other side. Okay, let's call it
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh, there we go.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is
Oh,
checkmate.
here we go. Here's what she breaks down.
Checkmate?
This generational breakdown right now. I love her. I really do.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate? Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
And now the accent's back. Hey Fumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember the name. Yeah. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only
Oh,
making
sorry.
things more complicated.
He
That's
did
just
say
in general.
Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
I honestly, no, she's great.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
This is something I literally never would
How
have
did
gone
he
along.
refer to each of us?
Genuinely, I don't think I ever would have like gotten to like this myself.
That's right.
Like,
Our last names. He called us all
but
by
I
our
knew
last
he
names.
used the last names, but like still, he says Yasuhiro, and I'm like, yeah, sure,
Exactly.
Yasuhiro.
I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
That's voice
Well?
acting game.
Do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Me at work at the slightest inconvenience.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over
I know,
again?
honestly, great crash out. I think the anime is even cooler, to be fair. So I still won't give up, so then let's do something to make her accept it. Well, she always lies, so yeah. Celestia Ludenberg. Well, we know what it is, guys. Let's be honest.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
Celestia
It would have
Ludenberg
to
is a
be
cool
you,
last name.
Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
It always confused me when I play it. Obviously, we call her Celeste, but then her full name is Celestia Ludenberg.
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I love when
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
Remember correctly, there's something, yeah.
Hifumi he wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long
I
do you
forgot
plan
how many
to go
times
on
the
pretending?
e-handbook actually is like
It's
essential
the
information.
You have no way to... No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you set it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this isn't your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her
Yep.
handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Too bad.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Celestia
That's an invasion of
Ludenberg.
privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Because.
until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me
I
settle.
forgot I have a closing argument.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Right, well, you know what? I actually thought this stayed longer than I expected. Oh, he's so ugly looking. I hate him. Please, why do I need to look at his ugly face? Please. I actually don't know what this is. There's just one of... Yeah, okay, it's this one. Then we were drawing. Okay, nice. Why, It could be this one. But that's 1 o'clock. No, wait. No, tax is a 6. Sorry, no. But I just don't like Hifumi. I actually, yeah, look at him. Oh, poor Taka. The hammer's like, why is this still there? No. This is 2. Oh, that's completely wrong one. No, number 3 is here. Oh god, wait. Oh, I've got this horribly wrong. I'll put number 3. This is definitely wrong. Because 3 needs to go here. No, 4 needs to go here. Oh, okay. 2's there. 3's there because you leave 3 at the thingy. This is the push. Honestly, like, deserve. Dickhead. Dickhead. Absolute
Here's
dickhead.
exactly what happened.
I hate Fibby.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
There's
And
round
that
of robust
person was...
body. Oh, he literally looks like a pig.
Hifumi. With an accomplice,
Oh,
the
he's
killer
so
was able to
creepy.
execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
I don't want to fashion. He's just greasy looking.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the
I
morning.
don't want to be that person. I would have rather them do the other way around. I know the whole point is that they probably wanted to kill Taka, because they could frame Hero easier, but yeah.
That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo
Not wait,
intended
no.
to pass
To
Hiro
frame
off
Hero, did I
as
say
the
it?
prime
Yeah,
suspect.
that's what I meant to say.
So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
I look at his weird legs as well.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious.
So
into
what
the pool room
happens
locker.
is, Monokuma comes and actually grabs everyone by the neck and slams them to the ground. Each one of them.
And then
Oh,
finally,
she was just so ugly.
at 6 a.m.,
Taka didn't deserve
they
this.
moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I think, obviously, again, it wouldn't work for the story. I would have rather Hero died here, and then have Taka live to the end, if that makes sense. I feel like, otherwise, like, now this whole Taka, Mondo, Chihiro thing is just gone by chapter 3. Like, I think Hero should have
And
died here
that's where
instead.
Hifumi
And Taka,
killed
even
him,
if he doesn't live the
making it
whole
the
thing.
scene
If
of
he,
the
like,
first
died in
murder.
chapter 4, at least there would have been a bit more development. But yeah. I don't know.
The
Maybe
murder
that's just me.
weapon was Justice Hammer 4,
Don't get me wrong, Taka
which
wasn't
was left
exactly...
there in the equipment
Sorry,
room.
I'm talking over this, complete closing over. Taka wasn't exactly the most thrilling character, but I feel like he should have lived more for more development.
The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Like, if you just look at him on that top left corner, poor guy. Makoto's so baby
So,
girl, for real.
Next,
I
they
love him, he's
falsified
adorable.
2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2. And with these 2
I'm sorry.
incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
This is true.
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene. He let out a scream to draw us back.
Look at
And
how
when we
long
returned,
Kia's hair is, though.
that's what we found.
I can see why this would be your favorite. Well, why this could be a favorite.
Meanwhile,
personally, from look
the
at
other group
Sakura
that had
looking
been out
parkour
searching
there.
found Taka's body
Personally,
at the
for me,
same
I think
time.
the flashbacks actually, unironically, do hinder it, where it's like it just keeps going on and on and on. And also, I feel like there's some like not loopholes. There's some things where I'm like, why?
So when we heard
But
the
it's a good
body
trial.
discovery
I
announcement,
can't knock it.
we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
I think it doesn't have
We
that
left the
Hifumi
nurse's
is obviously
office,
one of the.
and Hifumi once
murderers.
again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office, and once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's
Attacking
body
this
in a
up.
tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Like, it's so obvious.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case.
They kissed.
Celeste, sorry, you lose.
Let's let her go. We'll just vote Byakuya.
Lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no.
Accent gone.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko is a cool name, to be fair.
Keiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
Yeah,
I'm
no
the kind
worries.
of
Thank you,
person,
Bob.
once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Her voice is like so chill. As if we did a whole other trial, guys. We're tired. Shouldn't have done this. We've got a long day tomorrow. I did it for Amelia.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Oh, I love Celeste. I've somehow actually come out of it liking her more.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
I know, her voice is very
And
calming.
when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Our first female murderer as well. Love that. Fumi's guy was like on this picture though. Right, perfect. Oh, voice acting, shirt whip. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. Guess I'm trying to work for. I guess trying to work with someone else's mistake after all. Fumi's ineptitude was beyond me all my
I
calculations.
knew it.
So you really did approach Fumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would happily agree to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. No, Monokuma's cool. Yeah, my specialty? It don't make me laugh. I had to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
And did you use, you figured it out, Kyoko. Absolutely right. To get Fumi to act as my accomplice.
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning my name, but the one thing that Fumi and Taka were both super into, yeah. She talking about? Alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Fumi into your plan to you come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Fumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping to come talk to you alone. It was about what was stolen. I knew who did it.
What?
What?
are you okay
It was
with
Taka.
this?
He stole it. What?
So
I have
then,
proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found it useful a digital camera. Take it, you know what to Taka's room earlier, and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! Well, how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. We're correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me. Oh. Not dragging my guy's name for the mud. He did.
as for me,
He came to my room last night, unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
He's just a silly little guy in it. Ah! And he took pictures. He said if I didn't do it as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. Can't express how enjoyable that was. So alter ego, basically, Hifumi and Taka care for it because Hifumi's a little loser who was like, oh, a girl's talking to me about Chihiro. He's like, oh, I love alter ego, basically kind of like smart stuff, basically all that sort of stuff. Taka had it for Mondo because alter ego made a Mondo version, and basically that was kind of like his like closure sort of thing. Even though it was not really closure, you just talked to Mondo. Yeah, that's how they both wanted it. But alter ego is being used to scan all the systems on the school system to basically find anything. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
He gets planned to use her to escape. And he's made you. And he's made you his target.
What?
Escape? You know what I mean? Because he's going to try and kill you.
Like
What?
indeed.
And all he can and also he can keep her to herself himself. That bastard! Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I?
I swear!
I have to save her.
actually,
Ben, would you like to join me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. Huh? I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and to escape this dreadful school. With that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. We agreed about a second floor. The effect the item had on him was remarkable. Power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. What was that costume for Fumi's creation? Was that a costume for Fumi's creation? Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. And the idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So, why'd you decide to make me a target? Make me the suspect? Because you're an idiot. Because you're stupid. Yeah, that's it.
let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough for you and your parents, though. I could cry.
Well,
But when you explain your plan to Fumi, how do you explain the part about him playing dead? What she was asking is, what was Sufumi, what was Sufumi supposed to do after that, assuming you actually let him live? Yeah,
Are
sure.
you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him that he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. He really believed that? Of course. No, wait, sorry, this is a rig moment. Of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Fum, the plan was while you were all questioning him about what happened, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi and no one would doubt it. I told him, man, he believed it. It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical. You know what, actually, good argument. It's dumb on his end, though. We just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
I planned to kill him all along. And of course, there would be no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
You sound like Byakuya. Yeah,
I
we're still
wonder
following
about
Byakuya.
that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
I keep giving her the accent again. Then why'd you make things this far? Take things this far. Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. When the moment of a new life began here, my only thought has been escape.
But...
No, literally. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here. Well, she is a liar, remember.
You little bitch!
Obviously that was a lie. Yeah. Yeah, no, to be fair, you got lucky in the 3 people that died, your favorite did
Hey!
that. I don't take it. Hit it from day 1. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. I wanted fresh every day was fresh torture. Do you want to know why, huh?
this is fine.
Because I had a dream. Okay, Martin Luther King. And accepting a life here would mean nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly,
There was no way I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life like a metaphorical killing.
as for me,
And it was off the dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it
To
wonderful?
live in a European castle. A castle? Yeah, they even gave it crazy music in the background because everyone's like, what the fuck going on? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers slash bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I was going to create a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life was my only dream, my only goal. And that's what life is all about. Compared with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. Got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be
unfortunately
done.
my dreams have been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the
You
worst.
sound so passionate, but are you really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
You ask me to feel guilty? That is a pointless endeavour. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own end. I feel nothing.
do
Here's a
you
gamble.
understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? It's simply no room for understanding. No room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how could you be so calm? Don't you realise you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled. Take pride in that. It's the most reasonable one. It's not just other people. I can even be for my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious, and that's why you're not scared.
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I do not fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it
I
wonderful?
think I'd like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled again, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. Yep. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but the statement itself must have been a final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills! Chills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling. The black had distributed the piece and must pay the price.
Now then,
I've
I've prepared a
piece.
very special punishment!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything
Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time.
I
Oh,
guess
sorry.
I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
I do really like Celeste. I'm upset. What's not now? Their trial's a bit weird as well. It's cool, yeah. I really like the concept of her execution. I bet you don't see where this goes, but Amelia. Whatever you predict, throw out the window. Burning of the Versailles Witch. Oh, that's annoying. I like the music of this one. Like she's sweating. Do you like if there's no blood splatter either? Monokuma did his job. Oh, yeah. Got hit by a fire truck. So, yeah. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, so what was any of that? But, basically, you know how she always acts like she's, like, ethereal, basically. She wants to be burnt at the stake, because she's, like, you know, like, all this fancy stuff. And it's, like, obviously a really unique death. And basically, they then give her the most common death possible, which is, you know, car crashes. So she's, like, living, well, she's, in her last moments, like, you know what, at least I'm going out cool, going out of a bang, just get hit by a fucking truck. Like, the most common way. And obviously, that's her kind of, like, a last fuck you to her. But yeah, it's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny it. At one point, I considered her a friend too. I have to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't come free their regrets from the outside world, and so more people have to die. You guys are still young. You better place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Please. I thought you guys were gonna pass up the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me have it.
Too bad.
You're the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. That's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but in reality, it can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. Why are you gonna keep making us go through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
Oh, hi Wonder. You've just missed a lot. But hopefully you're doing alright, Wonder. I say welcome to the stream. We're nearly done with the chapter, unfortunately. I'm sorry you missed that. What's your profile picture? Is it Danganronpa? I can't tell. It's very small on my screen, so apologies. Oh, did not mean to do that. Hopefully you're doing alright though, Wonder. God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Hey, give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
exciting.
Oh man. Oh jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? Okay, perfect. That's fine. Again, as long as it's spoiler free, you're chilling. But no, that's fine. I'm glad you're not a new viewer. You just joined in like with nothing. That's fine, man. I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? Unless I did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of it.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go enjoy your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya
See ya! Akira disappeared, leaving all of us depressed and in despair. Though it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Yoko, Akira already mentioned it, but what's the key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? And that means... Celeste probably hid it there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed over to the dressing room. What were we, like last 7? We approached the dressing room. Yoko looked back to us and said,
Hey,
"Could I go alone from here? Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later."
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? She spoke. She glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's what I meant by you. There's the risk of a spy, you know. And I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Staying here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
But it's up to you now.
Yo!
We're going to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it is?
Okay.
Look, Makoto, girls like her are total pushovers when showing a little backbone. Makoto does need to show a backbone, but that's not the point. I tried to figure out what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko here there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? I do kind of shove them, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah.
So
She's
then...
dummy mommy, let's be honest. We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took to the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? Safe, thank goodness. I never heard of Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best, so please just wait until wait a while longer. Well, just a while longer. So, how will we officially say the case is closed? As the incident is concerned, I'm sure, but can we talk for a second? Since we have an opportunity, this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Look, please tell me, what were you trying to do on your own here at the school?
You...
Why do you want to come with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. It just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like, what happened in the investigation this time? You disappeared. We didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No, I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want to tell you. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
And maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. And...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. Tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You'll see. What I heard from Kyoko then was, frankly, it blew my mind. Is this the moment? Right after I told Kyoko, I believe her, she told me a story, well, almost unbelievable. I decided to confirm it when she told me with my 2 eyes, so I waited meant to come. No, I don't forget. And when it did, I went into action. Okay, no, this is a different thing.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. He said there was a way in the back of the boys' storage closet, but Kyoko would really be right about this? Why is she in the boys' bathroom then? Did we want to talk about that? Excuse me. It's just a normal storage closet, as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about could really be hidden here. Why am I hiccuping and burping? He says it's way back in the storage closet, but I mean, seriously? I'm thinking I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet, and suddenly, as if I was being yanked in. Kunk! Oh, kashunk. At the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Hello? I'd fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? Turned out, the back of the wall was like a revolving door, and I made my way back to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet, and we're in the back of the closet. There's a secret room. So this is the secret room, but what's in here? Hello. Just a normal desk with normal drawers. You're freaky. Bunch of files and what looks like a volume after volume of yearbooks, all covered in dust. Everything. One file at the edge of a bookshelf caught my eye. The Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing here that's not covered in dust. Someone's been looking at it recently. I slipped my file into that. Slipped the file into my hands. Why had I chance to take a look at it? A slip of paper fell out of the file. I turned my attention to it. Oh, what's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. Strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I don't remember. Do I know? Don't I know? I... Get fucked. Strange sound rang through my head. I felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Yep. Ow! Apparently something hit me. Something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. Yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen onto the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. This insistent pain in my head began to spread across my entire body. Now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. Actually, way too late. It's 2:24, guys. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back towards my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Yeah. The more I walk, the more I feel. Things getting blurry. I can't see in front of me. Literally. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. What's that? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint, undeniable. Sound. Coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Don't pick up. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door of the gym, but the sound from inside me only intensified that much more. Cute. Yeah. There we go. Why are they showing her panties like that? Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. Now, homicide not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. Not to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's tough.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? Hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spires? Generation Legend until starting Galactic Hero. Yeah, no, Sakura's still cool, we don't care. But that's insane that we're on 7 left. I feel like I've really sped through this game. Like, once I went back to it. So yeah. Oh, love that. You drew Chihiro. Oh, I love that. Wait, right. I need to save, and we need to go to bed. Oh. We're getting a recap now. What I'll do is I'll end after this. But Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Fumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Fumi. And she got executed. Yeah. And this brings us up to now. Right. I'm gonna leave it here, but it'll give us a recap next time. But yikes, yeah, so Sakura's, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We got a lot done. Obviously, we did a whole investigation and a trial. So yeah, I'm very tired. I'm not gonna make. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this too long. But yeah, I can't look at chairs, but I feel so sad every time. The anime actually is worse, I think. Like, his eyes are like wide open. But yeah, gonna leave it there. Obviously, we've got a lot done. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, also turn notifications on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JFK for your free websites of other forms of content as well. You can down 2 to add for those. Join the Discord as well. Spend in the chat, get nothing. When I'm live, when I upload to the MS or nothing, you can also vote what games will be next. But yeah, subscribe, all that sort of stuff helps out the channel. Thank you to the 2 people who did subscribe today. I appreciate it. Your little heart. And yeah, I will hopefully speak to you all soon. Not tomorrow, I know that, but again, I'm kind of glad I got the trial done because that means I don't have to worry about that. I think Thursday we'll do a Tomodachi live stream. We'll see. I kind of want to break up the Danganronpa, but we will see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye. Good night, son. Good night, Melia.